Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
guys? Yo! Oh, fuck, it's dark again. That's a little bit. Alright, let's finish setting this shit up. Cool. Fuck you. Just fucking copy here. Wunderbar, it's actually showing up the right fucking thing for page. Well, cool. Why is that coming out of my computer? Oh my. There we go. Should have responded better. Post. I'm gonna have to yell at people now. My throat is not in any position to be yelling at people. currently pushing out a bunch of circuits. And we're going to have to change what kind of circuit we're working on soon. Because logic processors aren't going to get us all the way in this. We also... So we need a metric fuck ton of quartz. And... Sorry, well, we do need a metric fuck ton of quartz, but specifically, we need... That's an input? Yeah, cool. We need a fuck ton of silicon. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be chucking some quartz crystals into here. Sorry, some quartz chickens into here. Which is then going to fuel this. We're going to constantly be pumping out silicon. Then we chuck silicon into one of these. And then we'll still get this gear on. We're going to pump out from the back. We'll just reconfigure this. I think that's the back. So it's going to be pumping out. So we're going to be pumping to... Ah, fuck. Yeah, we're gonna be piping these all the way over to that. Just enough to get us in there. And that should fix our issue with needing silicon. There we go. We'll just seal this shit back up. Cool. So, this is now going to pump out silicon slowly but surely. We're going to want to look for some augments for redstone furnace, which means we need at thermal. So that can make it 4 times as fast, but if we can get a way to increase the speed, that'd be great. That's for dynamos, that's for machines. So I think that the only way to really do this is just to make a couple of these, or at the very least make the more basic versions of these. Which means we'll need Invar, which we can get from the kiln if I'm not mistaken. Just nickel and iron. We'll take what we can that's already smelted. For the rest of this we're going to just be pumping straight into here. Cool. And a bunch of iron, because we have so much iron. Okay. Cool. So, we'll just chuck all of this straight into our kiln. I think should still have fuel. Yep. So we'll chuck that and that in. That's going to slowly but surely transfer that into there. Also chuck some of this in. and some iron in. And it's going to slowly but surely get us what we need. Or in the case of this, should very quickly get us what we need. So invar's at the bottom now. We'll just take this out. Start pushing it out. Alright, what do we run out of first? Iron. Cool. So this is just going to fill us up with a bunch of invar, and we can get to work. So, we look over here, we just need to make a gold gear. So we're going to make like 4 of these. Everything else we should be good for now. And then we can chuck 4 of these into here, I suppose. Can I not put more than one of the same operating? That's disappointing. Right, what about you? You need Electrum and Signal. Electrum's easy. Signal's a little bit more complicated, I think. Yeah, because it's infusing shit. So we need an induction smelter for this. Which, conveniently, we should actually be able to make. So this is our end goal. To start with, we're going to need 2 of these. We do not currently have the supple. Cool. Also set up that. It means that every time we go back, we're getting 10 instead of just the 9. Could speed these things up a little bit. Alright, so we've made 2 of those. Right, we're after an induction smelter. We're gonna need like 4 of these. And last but not least, we're gonna make as many of those as we can, so we can make as many machine frames as we can, and then we can make an induction smelter. Ah, wait, we still need a blast furnace. Disappointing. We need smooth stone. We need a furnace. I'm just gonna make a few of these actually. Make a blast furnace. And bada bing, bada boom, we have ourselves an induction smelter. I really hope that's not getting picked up. Really hope it's not. Right. So we're gonna need some more power cables. Luckily we have a bunch of them just lying around in here. We can chuck the induction smelter right to here, and that's going to start getting powered up. And now we need signal so that we can upgrade this. We want the induction smelter option, which I love the fact that we can do this, and it shows us the full recipe over there now. So we need copper, we need silver, we need redstone. Should have not nearly as much as I would like to hope in there. So we'll take that, we'll chuck in some copper. Actually, save us with the coal. There's something else we need from iron furnaces. And it's one of each of these. So, we're going to make ourselves a wireless heat transmitter. Sorry, wrong thing. Right thing over here though. Make a stack, honestly. We're gonna need it for other recipes, and it's the easiest thing in the world to get because we have chickens for that. Right, and one of these. What do we need for you? Cool, we're good then. So, link with the wireless heat receiver, done by placing a receiver in the wireless heat transmitter. Provide this block with forge energy, and it will power all wireless heat receivers. What that means is, slap this thing back here, where it's just going to produce Fe, which is the same as everything else is. Sorry, it's not producing it, it's collecting it. Then, we want to slap into that this in. We're going to remove the... Well, we don't even have any coal left, but this is now going to be fueled up and powered over here. Every time there's enough energy in it to smelt something, it will smelt over here. And this just tells me we need more dynamos. So we are at the moment just going to stick with a bunch of Sterling dynamos. But we are going to make a bunch of them. Alright, here, here, and here. Here. Actually, what we're going to do instead is we're going to go down. Chuck cobble down here so we can actually move around still. Cool. We need more item pipes, which means we're going to need more droppers. Ooh, actually, we have one thing that could speed this up considerably. And if I'm not mistaken, we should still have a... Yeah, we have that guy. So, this is a good combination of technological and magical. We're going to slap it over here, right next to this. We're going to item pipe that out. And this should produce energy now. That all just getting chewed out to there or something? That is east. Right, so it's producing a tiny bit of energy right now. So that could just be this pumping it in. Oh, it should be coming out. I don't actually know how these things work though, so I could be completely wrong on assuming. Right, so if we look at the charging station, that's also all good. Though, we're also going to have to break it. And that's going to actually require us getting a pick for a change. So, what we can do now... Fuck off. I love that little thing. God, it's a pain in the ass sometimes. There we go. Cool. So, what we're going to do... is we're going to set up an extra one of these here. I'm going to break that. And now these are all producing energy from the coal that's getting pumped in. We're also going to need to make more of these. Make me a sack. Chuck them back. Recipe. Make a sack. Cool. Alright, we've still got one more dynamo, so we'll chuck in one more here. No. Alright, so these are all now going to be pumping out coal into the Stirling dynamos. And then we're going to pipe we're going to do is we're going to pipe with an item pipe underneath here. We're going to... So that doesn't really matter if we've got that set up though. So we can put the charging station here. And there we go. Next up, we're going to want to chuck those to there, and there. Pipe wrench them to extract. And now we have a bunch of energy getting pumped out, which means that this should just be full of energy now. With that running, it is still gaining extra energy for the most part. Like, it's not a perfect system, but it's better than nothing. Also, this is still draining. It is also still the worst kind of magmator we can make, so it's not going to be putting out much energy. But the important thing is we are now producing extra power, which is then fueling all of this shit. Right, so we need signal now. So that means we're going to need to pull out some silver. Not what I meant to do. We want silver from over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're also just going to chuck the rest of this shit into here. And chuck whatever this was back, because I may have fucked up on that. That was fluorite. Cool. Right. So we'll just quickly chuck all of this silver into here. Pull out a whole stack. And it can get chucked in. Soak in some copper. And then, because we've already got a stack of this shit here, 7, 8 will give us more than a stack. Chuck some redstone dust in here. And now this is slowly but surely going to produce some signal. 4 pieces per recipe pack. Alright. Now this can go away. We look at this. We also need some electrum, which is just gold and silver, I think. Yep, gold and silver, which we can also do in the induction smelter. Cool. But, if I'm not mistaken, we can also do that one in the kiln. So we'll take a stack of gold, take a stack of silver. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 sacks of nuggets, because we haven't actually set up a compacting drill system for this one yet. I grabbed 10 accidentally. Whoops. Right. So we want gold and we want silver. That's going to give us electrum. Do we have electrum in here currently? We have over a block of it, so we'll just send that through so that we can have it set up as well. While we're here with this. Oh shit. That hurt. We'll start collecting up all of our electrum that we can get our hands on. And that should, can't guarantee it just yet, that should let us finish off another upgrade for this. So, if we look up here, we need signal and gears. recipe. Make 2 of them. Actually, make 4 of them. We'll also upgrade the induction smelter. And then we should be able to make 2 of these. Now with that, we can have a look over here. Can we slap? We can. Aha. Doesn't seem to change any with me having this in there as well though. So we can just start scrapping all of the worst ones and upgrading them straight away. Cool. We'll also chuck one of these into here, because why the hell not? It's not like we don't have the extra stuff. Right. Next thing. We need a buckload of gold. We're actually going to take all of the gold we've got, bar that one ingot, because fuck one ingot. We'll run all the way over to here. Pull those out, put those in. I could have sworn I left the other things in one of these barrels. Alright. We've got to go back and find the inscribing presses in. I do really like the aesthetic of the block member. It's not bad. Alright, inscribing. What the fuck happened to my inscribers? In that case, give me gold real fast. Good thing we have a double timer. We out of silicon again. Seems to be. Right. So we're also just going to just grab this out of here, put that one in, and then we can get some more silicon. We're also going to need to get some ender pearls. That's the other thing we're really missing in the system. Alright, silicon. 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 Do we have any more silicon in the system? We have. Right, we set up a thing for that. Right. Grabbed all the silicon we've got. Now we can chuck all of this into this system. Specifically into this barrel, and that will push this whole setup along. Break this redstone down and top up this. Alright, so now we're getting that again. We've now got the gold ones coming out as well. And that should get us going for a little bit at least. Right. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Alright. Next. What is next? So, we want to have a look in storage. We need to make an ME controller, which requires 4 Fluix crystals, some skystone block, which I don't honestly know how we're meant to make that. Does it have to be a skystone block? Where is this thing? There we go. Control click. We can't make this. How the fuck are we meant to get skystone? This is fucking ridiculous. It tells us to make this, but we can't make this. Like, this is physically impossible to get. If we look at the skystone block, just planar skystone requires skystone dust. Okay, that we can do. We have plenty of skystone dust, in fact. So we'll just chuck all of this under here. We'll convert this over to the skystone block, which we do by cooking it. So we can just chuck this. So we've got that being used. Chuck this one to the next one down. And that should take care of that. We'll take a little bit of damage and top that up. Transfer that in so that we just don't lose it again. And alright, we'll pull that, chuck these all into here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're done. Cool. So we can now make ourselves an ME controller, and bam, done. Controller is the heart of an ae2 network. Another mod match, providing channels for additional devices. Now we need to make an ME drive. Means we need to make. God. So we need to get some soda quartz. Oh, we got plenty of the dust. That's fine. How are we getting that much dust? Oh, you can melt from that, or you can wash it from dust. Cool. That is so useful. So, we need to make some quartz fibers. Are we out of glass? We must be out of glass then. We're just going to take a couple of stacks of sand. Start cooking some sand. We just keep on cooking that shit. While we're waiting, we're gonna make a couple more of these. That's plenty of ME controllers now. Chuck those in. So, we craft that. I'm gonna craft a bunch of it, in fact. Then we can make ourselves some. What are you? Wireless receivers? Cool. We're gonna make ourselves a couple of these nifty little pipes. And we can use these nifty little pipes here, which can be colored in all different colors, as you can see there, to make ourselves an ME drive, because we've got plenty of these. Alright. So next up, we need to make ourselves an ME terminal, because we're going to eventually make a full ass system. Item storage cells. Alright, good thing we'd already started making logic processors. But I don't think we actually have any charged circuit boards anymore. No. But, however, we should be able to just knock this down. We don't have any charged circuit boards because we left it all over here. Chuck it on in, and Bob's your uncle. Cool. Alright. The next thing we need to get is our item storage, which is going to require these. There we go. Get rid of this. So, here's the thing. I don't want one of these things. I'm an idiot. I'm a massive, massive idiot. Just realized I've been making these things and they've been getting processed out of the system. They've been getting junked. Because I don't have a drawer set up for them yet. Okay. So now we do have a drawer set up for them. Oof. Right. Cool. They're now popping up there. We're going to start making these. Also just going to run these back. I've got to automate the return setup for this at some point. Because I want to just I just want to push everything back and forth without me having to run back and forth. Alright, so that's going to slowly but surely pump out the resources we need. Going to make 6 of these. Then we could make ourselves one of these storage cells. There are a couple of different kinds. But what we're going to do instead, we're going to need to make some calculation processes. That'll give us 4K. And then we do the same thing with another calculation processor. It gives us 16K. I want to start off with at least one 4K. So I'm going to pull these out. We're going to just take out all of this shit. Because honestly, as nice as the aesthetic was to start off with, all of this stuff's kind of annoying. And it's in the way. Which is completely unacceptable, obviously. We don't have that other inscription thing. God damn it. I swear I left that stuff down here though. Oh. So, in that case, we're going to start off with one 1K. Eventually we'll be able to transfer them over. Right now we're just going to get that to work. But, yeah, for now. Cool. Alright, so our next job is to make ourselves one of these. So we need to make ourselves item storage cells, which is just this. So if we look at it, nice and easy to make. Throw a couple of them together. And now if we just pull one of these up, slap it in, we get ourselves a little bit of storage. Which completes that. Gives us a time 1. We also need to do the same thing for fluid storage. Basically the same thing, but with copper. So, we just need to make some more quartz glass, and we're good to go. Alright. That one. Portable fluid cells, no. That one. Recipe, make it. Use. That's 4K, we just want the 1K. And there we go. That's this tiny branch taken care of. We got another mob matcher out of it, which is something we have a ridiculous amount of at the moment. we're going to slap this under here. Which should be taking power out of this. Maybe it has to be put into the back of it or something. Maybe it doesn't accept power. Doesn't accept power from pipes. So it needs one of these. So since we're no longer using that thing anyway, what we can do is slap this to here. Grab this, slap it to here, and there we go. We are now online. Put one of these each, and there you go. We have an ME drive that has a couple of little drives in it. Alright. Next up, we need to make an ME terminal. Which means we're going to need formation cores and annihilation cores. So, first up, formation cores. We have no fluid dust? That's unfortunate. Alright. Now, out of curiosity, because I need a bit of a reminder here. So. Yeah, we're going to have to make one of those, aren't we? What we can do is we can get a bunch of these together. Which, to get to, we're going to need to make the budding crystal. Oh, sorry. We want budding soda quartz, which we can make right now. And we're going to slap that down. Nope, that's going right in the middle of this table. Alright. So, there is a thing I can get that makes everything go faster. Or at the very least, eventually go faster. Which is this temporal pouch. The problem being, we need a Nautilus shelter. Now, we can make antimatter to do it. There is also a slight chance it'll pop up in chests. And can I use this in Tinkers? If I can use this in Tinkers, this auto smells things. Looks like it's only a modifier. That's disappointing. Wait, we can crush it? Oh, it just makes blend. Disappointing. So, what we can do I don't even know what I can do right now. Except for advertise shamelessly. Hey, doubtful people will actually show up, but hey, it's worth a shot. Alright. So, we need to get... What the hell do we even need at this point? Alright. We need to get ourselves some more crystals. Soda quartz. It'd be great if we could make something a little bit easier. Enrichment chambers, I suppose. That's not too hard, actually. Like, if we can get an osmium chicken, that's gonna be easy to do. We got a little bit of osmium lying around as well. Good guys. Right. In that case, we're gonna need an osmium chicken. We get that from iron with nether quartz, which conveniently we've got both of those, and I got a bunch of seeds on me. So we'll pull out you and wait out. Our draw's full. Damn. Now the quartz chickens are all over there, so we'll go grab them. It's not like we're exactly lacking in nether quartz lying around up here. Although apparently that is burning faster than we can produce nether quartz. So we need this process because then we can make the osmium chicken. And then we can use the osmium chicken to make the enrichment chamber. So what's next? Next we're going to need to make some seeds. We'll just chuck some of this flux dust through. Chuck it into here. As soon as that's finished processing through, it's going to get destroyed. Right, we got this. Set that back up because we can't let it just get broken. That'll fuck me up completely. Chuck one of these onto here, and we're good. So we can now make ourselves a formation core, pair of formation cores back. And a pair of annihilation cores, which should allow us to make one of these, although we do still need to make one of these. So we've got 3 of those now, which means we can make an ME terminal. Hello. An ME terminal. Just quickly, so that's done. Then we can use the ME terminal to make a crafting ME terminal, I believe. ME crafting terminal, there we go. That requires a calculation process. Which means we need to make another one of those inscriber doobies. Oh, already made one. Cool. Just quickly. To turn this shit back into crystals, what do? Smelt it and it's going to give us silicon. Is there a way to turn it back into... Does not seem like it. Damn. With sand. Okay. So, we'll get a stack of sand. Make a fuckload of seeds. We'll chuck these into the water and that should take care of it. This is when I need somebody to remind me to actually go and collect this shit, because otherwise I am most certainly going to forget. Alright, chuck them in. There we go. Somebody remind me 20 minutes to go get this. Grab all the gold out of here. Chuck out one dismal Certus quartz into there. Cool. swap these over. And there we go. That will all goes to plan. Give us that. As soon as this one's done, we'll be able to make more. Put the gold back in. Right. So if we can run all the way back real quick. Chuck all this shit into here now. Cool. So we just need to make a calculation processor, and we're good to go. Which shouldn't take too long to happen. Hopefully. Like, I can't guarantee it, but hopefully it shouldn't take. They're already up. They're already all the way up here. 2 more, and we actually make some of these calculation processes. Alright. So, after this, we're going to get our strongest weaponry together, and we're going to go hunting for some withers. Some wither skeletons, because we don't actually have withers just yet. Oopsie. Take this. We can drop that onto there. And then we're done. Because this is already loading in. Cool. So we need to set this up as a registered thing. And now we don't have to worry about them accidentally getting all fucked off. We look at this. We can make... So we can make more fluix seeds out of this. So we aren't going to run out of fluix anytime soon. That's a plus. But... next, we are going to set ourselves up to make... one of these dudes? No. We're going to set ourselves up to make one of these. Right. So that completes that. That completes this. Next one is a pattern encoding terminal, which we can make that right now. Now we got that. Alright. I've got a feeling we're also going to need to make another one of the previous one as well. We do not, however, have one of these. Right. So we're going to slap this real quick onto here. But we don't have any patterns for encoding. So we'll just quickly grab that back off of here. Try slapping it on the side of here instead. Or even like if we can grab some of those pipes that we got out of here. Yeah, some of these ones. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to grab these. Going to break this and start loading up all of these. So we got 10. So that's 3, 4. God, this is giving me a headache already. 5, 6, 7. Ooh. That's not good enough. We need to seal that gap in. But what we can do now is we can just slap a Fluix glass cable onto here. And we can slap one of these onto here, and there we go. Now we put this to here. Those go back in. And we can now access these just like we would anything else. So, now's the irritating part. Because we're going to need to set up all of this into this. And that sucks. But if we go back into the applied energetics, we need to find a thing called a bus. ME storage bus. ME interface. We can make one of these. We can use this to make a storage bus. Which we can make that, which means we can make this, which we've now made an ME storage bus. Now we should be able to hook this to here. Now we're going to do some quick wiring. We're going to wire this away from the pin so we don't accidentally fuck it up with that. We'll just drop back into here. Ah, damn it. Knock that out. Take that out. Actually, we can just go bam, 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 and bam. And that should hook this all up to here. I think. Partition storage, remote access, put inaccessible items. Do I need to set this up as a yes or no situation? Wait, no, this is... God damn it, I grabbed the wrong thing. I need an import bus. Which means we now need another annihilation core. See, so if we come over here and we get... I'm actually not sure if it's an import bus or an export bus. But we're just gonna quickly make a couple of these. We can make ourselves our import bus. Oopsie. Make another two of these. Make an import bus. I grabbed the wrong one. See? Make one of those. Make an import bus. Then we'll quickly make ourselves an export bus just to be on the safe side. Alright, cool. Now, if we look at these, doesn't actually tell me shit. So break that off real quick. We'll try. I'm going to say the export bus is what we need. And if we look in here, more specifically in here, no. That sucks. Plus side, that just means we use the wrong one. So we'll try with the import bus. With a cable attached. And hopefully we'll be importing shit now. We got one osmium chicken out of all of that. That's shit. We'll also, because we've ran out of quartz up here, jug this back up to here. We'll slowly start trickling it down. All these other chickens can get chucked into the death trap. Close it up. Alright. That will take care of that. This is now getting filled up. Slowly but surely, but this is not going to be nearly enough storage space. Alright. So, we need to go check that. Oh, still growing. So next up, we need the ME security terminal, which we can't currently make because we don't have enough calculation processes. It's okay, that's going to be fixed real soon. We're also going to just make ourselves a fuckload of Certus quartz seeds. And I mean a fuckload of these things. Not this shit again. How are you even out here? Fuck you, zombie. You come in here, you pick a fight with me in my own house, you die. You don't get to run away. I do not know where these guys are coming from. They can all get dumped into there. They'll slowly but surely transition. Also got more coming from over here, so that's something at least. Alright, we're gonna take this. All this shit can get stowed. Alright. Next thing. We need to wait for the store of crystals to be done to be able to do this. We finished another 2 of these. Advanced item collector. Steel casing. Also kind of air. Alright. What can we make out of here? Suppose we could always try for that. We need to grab some of our hearthstone. Here. Grab one of these. Sword. Do we have any swords? Yes, we actually have a couple of decent swords. What even are you? Refined obsidian sword. I don't remember getting this. I'm not sure how I got this. But I'm not going to say no. Right. Stow away this extra shit. Fuck yeah. Alright. So, couple of things we're going for before anything else. The first thing is just straight up nether rack, because we need nether bricks. The second thing is with the skulls. Cool. That takes care of that. It gives us a little bit of light as well. God, I love that. So we're gonna need some magma cubes. Can't remember what we needed them for, but we did need magma cubes. I can see a couple of wither skeletons on the map already. Should be. Right, we'll also take this ancient debris with us. Run. Nothing good. Hey, we're getting a small flock of my dragons. Already full. Should have brought that pig with me. What's this? Okay. This is a basic bitch skeleton. Singling. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna quickly break ourselves in so we can fix this spell. What it is currently is terrible. Create the proper fuck you. It's not something of actual interest. I don't really want it. So we do want that. Suppose we should probably get sharpness. The rest of this stuff is actually kind of crap though. Ooh. Although this has more armor. Our current equipment has more armor than diamond. What did I just get? Slimy seeds. Right. Shit, that's a lot of skeletal spawners. Move. There we go. This side. Right. Take that. I suppose we'll take that. Definitely taking the blazing crystals. Don't really need the pork. Don't need bones either. A pick I will definitely take though. Right, so we are at the highest point. So now, with a little bit of fun, we're going to just... We're going to spell 4, we're going to go to a projectile, break, AoE, AoE, amplify, great. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. There's a place spawner over there. There we go. So, we can break the spawner, get ourselves our weapon. Weaponized spell at the very least. After 3. Get this fucking spell. I need to not be dying. Bread. Cool. What the fuck? Ah, right. Burn the ground underneath me. Fuck. Oh shit. Shit. Shit, shit. I can deal with one skeleton a lot easier than I can deal with an army of them. Shit. 3, 2, 1. Fuck, I hate doing that. But it's better than dying. So we'll just chuck some netherrack into there so we can make nether bricks. And see what the hell I was actually collecting magma blocks. Blast bricks is what I was collecting magma blocks for. Right. So we're going to need a bunch of these. Starting with 16s. Nether bricks. We can use nether bricks to make... Right, we didn't actually need them like this, we needed them like that. So, now we've got some that are like this at the very least. Blackstone stove, not terrible. What we want is these, blast bricks. Okay. So we'll just chuck all of these in. Everything we picked up gets chucked in, regardless of what it is. We fill up. We run it again. I also want to make a second one of these setups, but for passive mobs. Alright, we want 4. Oh shit. That's too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means it's 7 wide. How many AoEs is on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So if we bring it back down. Take 2 of these off. Change it. That should be 5 by 5. Well, actually, I do need 7 by 7 now that I think of it. Oops. Suppose we could always just make a smaller area one. Right, so we want it to be about here. Yeah. Nope. We should have had one further up. Yeah. Right. No, actually, we should have blown that out too. So, what we're going to do, we're just going to seal this up real quick. We're going to get a bunch of dirt. We're going to blow up a chicken again. Take a sack of dirt, chuck all of this cobble back in. Next after the dirt is XP buckets. So we need buckets.
Oh my.
Buck buck boom. Buck buck boom indeed, Leo. Buck buck boom indeed. Just so that we can do this easier. We're going to fill this up so that this is going to fill up. While we're waiting, we'll just come fill that in too. I'm just also very lucky that I didn't accidentally go into our blood magic area. That would have been a little awkward. How you doing, darling? We need a mage light spell. I actually put up a tutorial for how to do this on YouTube today. And I think it looks pretty good. Like, I'm a little biased, but I think it looks pretty good. We're also going to need to make another ender tank. If we're killing more mobs. Nice. Didn't realize you're having a week off. I'm doing pretty good. A bit of a slow night, but can't all be, well, ridiculously fast. Alright, one more bucket, then we're done. I need to go check on my soda squirt, which was out there, or was it in? No, it was in here. Yes, we are done in here. Alright. Almost. Did you give Surgeon the most glorious of birthdays? So we need a nutritious chicken feed. Let's put the chicken food pack. Where's that chicken? I know there's one of you fuckers wandering around. Here, buck buck. Here, buck buck. Feel a little evil doing this. Take eggs. There we go. One golden egg. Alright. Oh, now you fucking pop up. You're dying anyway. Fuck that guy. So this time, we're going to want to mash up. As we'd expect. Which, on the plus side for us, we have a lot of mashes. So we'll take one of these up. We'll also collect up all of the dirt from in here. So that this can start working again. We need to make more fans. Just one more, but more fans anyway. Make a stack of these. Recipe, make this. Which means we need levers. 3 is exactly what we needed. We're gonna need some glass, which means cook some sand. Oh, we got a full stack of glass still. Nice. Chuck that dirt away. And this soda quartz. What else do we need? We need something for the walls. Leo, what should I make the walls out of? Because honestly, all I can think of right now is making it out of XP blocks. We want at mobs. Actually, no, we don't. We want an ender tank. We only have light grey wool. Oof. No, we don't. Stop trying to give me light grey wool. Fuck you, light grey wool. We also need to get one more of those things. So we're also going to need an ender tank. Sorry, an absorption hopper. Not an ender tank. What am I thinking? Alright. So this can go here. Glass box, but the clear ones, the grass can grow. So, I mean like for the walls. Because unlike this, we'll actually be able to see through it. Alright, we'll take this. We need a at mobs. We need to make 2 of these. Cool. Oopsie. Take that. So that's there. Fuck. Went too far, went too far, went too far. Amethyst blocks. Okay. I can do that. Right. Depending on how much amethyst we have, actually. So I'm not entirely sure. Actually, we got plenty of amethyst. Alright, cool. So we'll turn all of these into those. Now, quickly, before the mobs start coming through, I'm going to start sealing up these walls. Oh, there's a spider up there. That's unfortunate. We're actually going to drop the ceiling to where that stops. And then just blow one more wall out. Cool. There we go. Now we're just going to need to slap this one out, this one out, and where's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to move this wall in by 1. So So this whole wall is going to be here. I know I so much easier could have done this if I moved the other wall over by one, but fuck it. I didn't come here for an easy job. So that gets knocked out. We come over here. What monster did you create? It's basically just a giant one of the amethyst columns. Alright, so there should be a hole around here somewhere. Wait, don't take that out of context, please. Fuck. Alright, fuck this skeleton off. And this hole. So 1, 2, 3, it should go here. The ding ding amethyst. Yeah. Well, I'll show you something. The cool thing is, if you make a path out of it, it happens every time you step on it too. Alright, so if we chuck a mob fan here, with a lever behind it, that should work. That should be dead center. That is, however, the wrong way around. Alright, so if we just... There we go. Then one here and one over here. Might down a couple of blocks. Fuck you, zombie. Alright, there we go. So now we should be able to just turn this on. We'll blow it over there. We can take these over to here. Slap them into here. Which will blow things around that area. Then we can just seal this shit in. We're just going to use normal cobble for the roof, just because I'm lazy as fuck. Right. Smack. Fuck that fan. I'm not really a fan of it. And there we go. We should probably actually go all the way to the top. And bam. Right. So now if we just fill this all up with these. So we need one more lever. Right. One more lever and we're good. Recipe, make. Cool. And we got our mob masher. So that is going to sit right here. And now if I place this on top of it. Alright, we'll chuck that to there then. Grab a mob masher, place it there. Not what I want. Alright, we'll have to just chuck the lever down after the fact. So chuck this down. Pick those up. Chuck this down here. Mine out underneath it. Lever down. There we go. And boom goes the dynamite. Now we're just going to turn this fan off so I can actually set this up before I seal it up. And if we take our golden egg right in the center, that'll spawn that in. I'm going to take Ars Nouveau and light this shit up. Get out of my way, you guys. There we go. So now we turn that fan on. We turn on a fan there in a second. Light this place up. Turn that one on. I don't think that actually turned on a second ago. Cool. Chuck that one on. Now we should end up with passive mob. All of the items from the passive mobs. We need an absorption hopper. And we need an ender chest. Then we're good. So we've got an absorption hopper. We need to make one more ender chest. One of these ones. That. Bucky Grey Wool off. Right, and that will take care of our passive mob grinder. So we're also going to just quickly pick this up, because it all needs to be centered. Has to be done properly. Done properly or not at all. So chest here, ender tank here. Take all of these items. West is, so that way's east, that way's west. West is fluid. East is items. And the area, I suppose that's acceptable, but one more. And there we go. That is now perfectly on our little area here. And we're good. Cool. We also have more soda squirts that should be finishing up right about now. That was in here. That is a lot more soda squirts finished off right now. Beef, pork chop, rabbit foot, eggs I suppose, or chook, and one for soda squirts. Means we can now just double tap that and all the soda squirts is gone. Do we not have one? We have one for mob salts, right? Or is this full? It's full. We can't use these until we get mob soul singularity. Or to make these. Apart from that, they're kind of useless. And we have so many more than we're ever going to need. But we're just going to turn off the west for now. Oh, sorry, the east for now. Just because I want to collect up all of the other mob drops that we can get out of this. Alright, cool. So that should be enough soda squirts to keep me going for a little bit. So, next thing up, we need the calculation press thingamadoohickey. What are you up to, Leo? We're going to come around here. We are going to swap out this. Let's get an empty hand real quick. And then we're going to move the gold down, chuck all of these in, and we are good to go. Gold can go back. How are we doing for silicon? We got a good chunk of silicon left. We got a good chunk of redstone left. That will help us make upgraded stuff for this Thursday chillin'. Nice. Yeah, did you and Serge end up doing anything for his birthday? I don't want to hear the sort of details. White wool, chicken meat, lamb chops. Actually, we won't worry about the brown wool. That can just get trashed. Everything else, I only want white wool. Which I think is fair enough. Because we can always just dye it. So we'll turn east back onto items. And then we're good. Make one of these for each of these 3 items, and we're done. Alright, cool. We also, because we got all of those, we got a rabbit's foot, which is excellent. We can, that allows us to get a lucky upgrade for an item. Actually, I think in fact that would help us get to the lucky Earth stage. We'll chuck all of this stuff away. And we'll just double check that we have. Cool. We should be getting more of these in just a second. I don't know what happened to all of these. Cake. Some NSFW interludes and just general relaxing. Nice. Yeah, I really don't know what happened to all these. We should have a fair... They've all been getting drained into AE. Julio. Foods and ice skating is always delightful. Can I set this to also pick up AE? I cannot. That's disappointing. Alright. So, we have this in here now. We have so much XP as well. So, what we can do, and I know that this seems like a real dumb way of doing it, but we're going to take this, and it's time to get some actual good tier stuff. So now we can upgrade this all the way to 16, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. The 16 can be used for 2 things that we want. We want a 64, because that's basically going to solve storage for us. But, this is a big but, we can also use it to make an MA security terminal, which I kind of really want. To make that, we need one of these. Right. We're going to make ourselves one of these real quick. I don't even know what these things do, but it's a quest. And we do quests. That is literally what I do. I just do quests. The ME security terminal allows you to choose how other players are allowed to interact with your ME systems. Okay, so more importantly, it's also where wireless terminals are bound to the network. So we're going to hook this up to, say, here. Okay. The next thing we need to work on is a wireless terminal, which that's going to be a doozy. So we want a wireless terminal. Wait, this is the first form of this? They're the same thing anyway. Alright. So to make this we need a lot to make this actually. Alright, how many Fluix crystals we got? Right. So actually, what we're going to do is we're going to make a bunch of Fluix dust right now. So we'll head over there, chuck these into the millstone. One stack can go into the millstone, the rest can go into the crusher. We'll go have a look at our adorable little starbongle over here doing his running. Isn't he cute? So that's all processing now. So is all this. Stop that for a second. I swear. No, that's because I have that also set up there. Right. I got very confused for a second then because Fluix dust went through. Like, I don't think that should be going through there. I'm also really concerned that I don't have Fluix dust set up as one of these already. I think fuck. Alright. So just gonna take all this. That seems to be all of it for now. We'll deposit this and this. And we're going to use this to make... We're going to make 4 of these real quick. That was right? Make one of these? No, we need 8. Damn. Right. So we'll take all of this that we can. We're also going to be wanting a stack of sand. We'll start making seeds. And that's going to give us 28 seeds. Plus whatever the millstone's pushed out so far. Right. So that's a good 48 seeds so far. That's not bad, that's not bad. Good cat. Alright. So with 8 of these, what's the center point of this that I need? That. Easy done. So easy done. That's the first part. So next we need a Fluix pearl. Which means we're going to need more dust and hopefully to save a couple of the Fluix crystals. Okay. We got 5 dust. We're going to split this in half and chuck 25 back into there. That should be enough for us to make an ender pearl. Oh, sorry, the Fluix pearl. It's the top point for this. Right. So that makes that. Then we need... Sorry. We're not done with this top part yet. So we just need to make some glass. Which I'm sure I had. Yeah. So we'll take that. Take this. Put it over here because it's just going to be a pain in the ass otherwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make some of these. Hey presto, we're good. So that's that taken care of as well. And last but not least, we just need to make an ME terminal, which we don't have these cores left anymore. One more core and we're good. Alright. So we are done with those. We are done with everything we need to make one of these. And now, hey presto, we got ourselves a wireless terminal. Which we need to just chuck into here, because this is going to pump this full of fucking energy. There you go, it's already 15% charged now. Next up after that is a wireless crafting terminal. Kind of makes me regret setting that up. But we've got that. That's easy done. Just in case. Yeah, that's just going to drain out the battery completely as well. Damn it. Alright. That's going to start charging that up. And... tell me there's not a third form. No, cool. We got a cogwheel. We got some fluid cell frames. Those can both go away. This is slowly but surely charging up. We're actually just gonna turn that off for a minute because this will charge this up faster. Alright. Cool. So now we should be able to just link this up to here. How do I bind you to this? Maybe it says in here somewhere. Nope. Unlinked. Device is not linked. Nope. That's not what we want. I swear that should be what we're chucking this into. Oh, there we go. Now we're good. Wireless out of range. It's literally here. I am standing on top of the fucker. That's fucking annoying. After all the work we went through to get that. Oh, alright. We're gonna make a bunch of these. That'll do. Actually, I literally want a stack. Then we can use a stack of these. Then we find the next one up, which would be the 16. Which we need more quartz glass for. Let's do quartz glass. Right, cool. I will also just quickly cook some more sand. This can get turned back on. Alright. Now we can go back to here. Actually, yeah, we'll just make more of these. 21. Just gonna let us make 7 of these. Which in turn is going to let us make 264s. Is there a higher tier? What is the highest tier we can get? Is my question here. Alright, so the 256 is the highest we can get. Which tells me I need to get myself a 256. Like, we've already got 1, 16. We need to get 2 more 16s and we can finish this off. So, what did I need to make more 1s? Alright, so that'll give us 2 4s. 3 4s. So I need 9 more. Cool. Alright, recipe. Recipe. Oh, we already had... Oh no, we did not. Then we go recipe. Make those. We make that. Then we use these to make a 256. Then we use this to make... Well, just the normal item cell. Not the portable one. That one. And there we go. We now have a 256. That is a lot of fucking storage. Like, I don't think it's quite realized how much fucking storage that is. That's fucking ridiculous. So, is there like a wireless transmitter for applied energistics? Wireless receiver? Maybe I've got to slap that around somewhere. We'll try making another one of these. Which means we're going to need to make another one of those. We can actually just go through there. We slap this onto here somewhere. I don't know what the issue is. We're literally so close to it though. Is there an antenna? For A? No, just for accident. Weird. Right. Oh. Actually, what we can do now... We can start just filtering some of this shit out and chucking it straight on into here. It's slowly but surely going to happen either way. Take that. Yeah. So now we can set up autocraft patterns. Which So we need to make crafting patterns. Playing patterns? We'll slap that over there. No, not the induction smelter. Do we have the stuff we need to make this? Don't have any. I just put all the soda squirts into here. Right. Why am I not able to see any? Oh, that's the doy. We'll take a stack, chuck them back into here, so we can make a bunch of this stuff. So, if we put this into here, that's where the blank patterns are going to go. I'm going to put raw mutton into there. Do I have a lamb chop? Might actually need to take one of these out just so I can cook it real quick. So that's primary processing result. Cool. Alright. That is actually really cool. Alright, it's sorted down to there. Right, right. So we're also going to take this. Cool. We're going to take this. We're going to just quickly knock off some of this. Did I end up making the fluid dust cluster? I'm going to knock out all of these side bits. We're going a little bit more utilitarian now. We want brake. There we go. A little bit nicer. Alright. So, if we can just grab a piece of iron. Million nuggets. Fucking hell. We can also set this to this with. Gives us that. I'm not entirely sure how I'm meant to do that side of things. I'm gonna have to talk to Scarecrow and T-Saurus because that's their kind of stuff. Like, I don't fuck with that kind of stuff. Well, I haven't fucked with that kind of stuff as of yet. Alright. Next thing. We need to make an ME pattern provider. Which honestly shouldn't be too hard. Dollars. Yeah, we just need to take out that and one of these. And we should be good to make a ME pattern provider. I'm just gonna slap it up here. The ME pattern provider is where autocraft requests ingredients. Okay. Another absorption hopper. Crafting CPU. Crafting storage and crafting coprocess. Make a crafting CPU and place adjacent to each other, which are required for autocraft requests. So, if we just make a basic one, we're going to need to make those. Well, we already have. We had that. At the very least. So make one of these. And suppose I've just gotten rid of that for some reason. While I'm here though, we'll also make... Okay, so we need to make 2 crafting units. Crafting unit. Make 2. This. Make 1. And we can then slap this with this. Gives us one of these. Which finishes another quest. Ugh. And now we've only got 2 things left. Garden clock. The ME pattern processing terminal requires one of these and one of these. Which is easy enough to make. Actually, we'll... Sorry. Have a look at that. Right. So we'll get rid of that and those and that for that matter. So we'll make ourselves one of these. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Fucking hell. I'm the worst at that. You want encoding or an access? So what we need is that. What I meant. You fucking know it. In dark mode. Alright, we're also going to want to make a bunch more sand. Sorry, not make a bunch more sand. We're going to want to smelt a bunch more sand. Transfer that in. Make another stack of these. Well, another 3 of these anyway. We're going to want to make another one of these. Really? So as soon as these crystals in here are done forming, we're actually going to put them straight back through the crusher. And between streams, we're probably going to crush a metric fuck ton of the things. Alright, so we'll make one of these. And one of these. So that now lets us make one of these. Which in turn makes us lets us make one of these. Let's just slap that there. Alright. Have a look at it. The ME patent access symbol allows you to access all patent providers on the network. Cool. More steel casing. And we'll just make this last molecular assembler real quick. Which, Donskis. Molecular assembler complete. The molecular assembler will autocraft normal recipes when connected to an ME patent provider. Cool. So, we're going to need space. Which means we're going to be knocking out a fair bit of this wall. Not mean to go that far back. Right. Now we'll light it up. Reconnect this. And that'll do it. Alright. There we go. So now we can actually get to the back end of this. We still need to connect this up because I don't like the fact that it looks like that. That's really not acceptable. So what we need to do is get these and these. We're going to need at least 2 more of each. We might go 6 more of each, actually. 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3 more of those. And now we just need to get some more of these cords and we're good to go. Right, so we're just going to slap these together. So these have to be alternating. Which I've already fucked up, but... So we want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Turns it into a nice little crafting cube, which we can then hook up with pipes. That's now online. We are still good to go. Hells yeah. Now we just need to find out what the hell we do with this molecular assembler. I'm thinking we slap up here. But that's quest-wise. That's all of ae2. That's not all of ae2, but that's quest-wise all of ae2. Now, we're going to need an import bus and an export bus. We have the export in here. Yes, so we need to make another import bus. Which is that one. Really? Need more of you fuckers. So, if I'm not mistaken, a item P2P should be what I need next. But we're gonna give that a second. We collected all that shit up. 1, 2, yep, that's all we really need. We're gonna connect this over here. And we're going to want an import on one side, export on the other. Doesn't really matter what sides, I don't think. Oopsie. So if we slap this to here, then to here, do the same on this side. I think that should help us set this up. So if we, I don't know where we slap the patterns though. Maybe if we put the patterns into these. There's no power going to this. Did we run out of power? We don't have enough power to actually do all of this shit. Fuck. That's the one big downside of this pack. It chews through power. Like a motherfucker. Alright, so we're going to need... let's have a look at dynamos real quick. So this is the Sterling dynamo that we're currently using. Doesn't actually put out much. But if we get a magmatic dynamo like this, which isn't actually too hard to throw together. God damn it. Make a stack. Right, we're running low on gold. So we just put this together. Slap a magmatic dynamo right up here. Just because... You know, we just need to occasionally grab ourselves a lava bucket. Or a lava sigil. Top this up real quick. That's a poor place for that, actually. So what we're going to do instead, because we don't need this to be there, because we don't actually need it to be filling up with coal. We'll start chucking it here. No, that's not right. We'll start chucking it here. Yep, that's better. We're going to need a pipe wrench. And we're going to need to grab our blood orb. Should be in here. So this is why I've been getting hurt. Every time I use this, I get hurt because there's no blood left in my blood orb. So if I fill this up, I should start not having that issue anymore. So this is now getting powered by this. Among other things, but yes, by that. Right. The energy's still piping out of all of those. They're also still producing more coal that we can use. I should say. Alright. So, that being said, we're eventually going to need to actually, you know, make some shit to do. This just burns lapis? Well, in that case, fuck this. Is there a lapis chicken? First and foremost. There is a lapis chicken. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Alright, so we got a full stack of osmium chickens now. And then some. We'll just quickly chuck the iron chicken back into here. Grab these. That's a 10, 9, 10. Why the hell do we have 10, 9, 10s? Oh. Chuck all these ones back into here. That'll just produce some extra chicken meat and some extra useless crap like that. Crack all this shit open. Dry slime dirt. Alright. Anything we can, we're just going to chuck straight into there real quick. And again. Alright. So now, we're going to come over to this side and start trashing a bunch of things. It's like, we don't need another Tesla coil. We can just uncompress this shit. Are we full of cobble? Oh, that's still compressed. Alright, that takes care of that. And last one. So, we're also just going to trash this. We don't need another one of these. That can go. I'm never going to use those. Never going to use that. Energy acceptor, however, I'm definitely going to use that. That can go, that can go. That's budding lapis. We've already got it, so we can go. Fast vector plates. Block of flint can fuck off. The rest of this seems okay. Alright, yeah, nothing too terrible. Okay, none of it's actually great, but nothing too terrible. Alright. So, that's all this shit done. We need to get a bunch of lapis and a chicken egg. So specifically, we need 21. Ah, fuck you. So we're going to take all this, chuck this in, grab an egg. We got a chicken spawn egg, we got some parrot spawn eggs. So we might start breaking some of these spawn eggs soon. I have been informed by Mr. T-Saurus that if you put a spawn egg onto a spawner, then it should, theoretically of course, convert that spawner into a spawner for whatever you chuck on it. And we actually only need 20. And there we go. Oh wait, we missed one. There we go. Do I need to flick the switch or something? Cool. So that's going to get us a lapis chicken. We need a bunch of seeds. Which means we're going to need to just grab all these. Get out of here, chicken. Grab our fluix. Chuck the fluix back into here. So we're just going to start pushing that. Chuck the wheat into here as well. Take more seeds. Worst comes to worst, we can always just start pushing for oh, fuck, what's it called? I don't even know. Apparently, I'm not entirely with it right now. We can always just start getting bone meal out and just pushing the wheat to grow that way. I just can't bring myself to do it right now. I've only got withered bones. Necrotic bone. Make bones. We can make necronium bones. Blazing bones. This helps us make necrotic one. We can make parts out of it. Ooh, that's not bad actually. I wonder what it does. Necrotic damage. That's obvious. Yeah, no, I don't really care. But we are going to need food badly. We'll grab out all of these seeds. We'll grab out some of these. I wonder if I can use that. Oh, we're gonna come over here. Oh, that's helpful. We'll grab out all of the wheat from in here. And now this wheat can go get ground out. Ooh. Almost didn't get my life shit. Only care about the seeds, which is weird. So if we come back out here, this stuff can be used on dirt or slimy dirt, just can't be used on grass. And it can actually get us another new kind of dirt. Blood Nylium. I don't know what it does, but hell, interesting at least. Right, all this shit can get pushed back into there. Grab out some bread. Already got another 3 of those. Oh, damn. Pull those out. You know what? We are actually just going to chuck one of those in with the lapis. Into here we'll chuck an osmium chicken, just for storage more than anything. But we're going to breed up so that we can get better lapis chickens, and when we get them, we can get a new kind of fuel source. This is now empty. Right, sacrifice dagger. It's time to go fuck this shit up. Nothing of any real relevance, but we just need to fill this up so that we can actually do some magic without killing myself. Yay! Do I need to format you or something? I don't know. So that's almost finished topping us up. Cool. Come at me, bros. Suffer. Ooh. Goodbye, skellies. Go bait some more mobs. Run, Forrest. And that should give us more than enough blood to fill this thing up for now. Alright. I wish it would tell me how much blood was in there. But now, I'm not getting hurt charging that up. So, that is a net profit, if you ask me. But, for now, that's not going to cut it. Is there a way I can automate lava? Or is this uses for lava? No, this is how to make it. Lava eggs. We can set that up as an automated recipe, I suppose. Magmatic crucible would do it. So we need a fluid pipe out and an item pipe in with a cobble gen above it. Sorry, cobble gen beneath it. It's still weird to me. So we need a cobble gen. We'll go the highest tier we got, just lying around. Then we're going to need a. So go back to that. We need a magmatic crucible. Okay. Set that up as a crafting recipe. Make 2 of these. Oops. God damn it. Make 1. Right. Now we need to make some fluid pipes. I keep forgetting to wet. Don't know why. Oh, there we go. Much nicer. So we're gonna need to make some fluid pipes. Let's do that one. Probably don't need that many, but hey, you never know. So we need this, and fluid pipes. We don't actually need an item pipe either. So what we can do is we're going to break here, and here. We're going to chuck the cobble gen here, put the magma crucible here. No, that's not going to work. Alright, so we will need item pipes. We should still have some of. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to move this over by 1. So cobble gen into a magmatic crucible. We'll set this up to accept from this side. Yep. Then a fluid pipe out here, which will set this up to output from this side. And then we just need to make an energy pipe, or get an energy pipe. And now that's getting powered. This should be piping cobble out. Do we have a chest? Yes. Right. We might need to do this one step further. Oh no, it was just because we didn't have an output. Right. So we can just go like this. Wait. If we set this to be accepting, we chuck this to here, does that work? That does work. Cool. So this is going to start smelting cobble down into our magma. Very slowly by the looks of things. But we should be able to get at thermal some of these. Use, make, recipe, make. Fuck off, I don't have any more of that stuff. No, it's still in the induction smelter. Right. So now we'll just slap this onto here in the augmentation slot. Should speed this up considerably. And then we just need to get a... Oh, actually, we've already got the pipe wrench on us. And that's now going to output this. Oopsie. It doesn't actually put out enough energy. Fuck. Alright, so that's not a good way to do this then. Which is unfortunate. Because I thought that was being real smart though. No, just building some stuff on Minecraft.
He's heading home.
Okay.
Hello, stream world.
Habs a good one.
I almost made the wife here, so
Concerning.
if you heard the noises my knee makes when I bed.
So she heard how old you are.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The description of just two bones grinding on each other.
Fair enough.
Smart.
Okay.
What's on my mind?
Yep. So we gotta get ender dust. Which we can get just by grinding an ender pearl. Okay. So if we just find our ender pearls. And since we're going to be going over to the grinder anyway, we need sand. So we'll chuck in here all of these ender pearls. And I'm a dumbass because I forgot that it actually outputs over here now. As done for ages. So we need... Where's my fluix dust? Did I already make seeds out of it? Oh, we got a glow switch. Cool. So I don't have any fluids outside of that. I should have. Oh, that can stay back here. Maybe it got transferred into here? Yes, okay. I'm much more okay with that. Alright, so we'll leave one piece in here. So the sand is slowly getting pulled through from wherever the fuck it is. But we can now just combine this and this, go make some more. So now we get 2 stacks and we're good. We'll just chuck that in here. Sure, there's got to be a way to automate this. I just don't know how. Cool. Do I still have a mining tool? No, I don't. Not a fucking clue what happened. I'd be okay with losing things if I knew how I lost them, but I have no fucking clue how I lost it. Alright. So what's next? We still need to find a way to fuel that. Lava. Short of this, anyway. Yeah, so... if I could get a lava egg, I wonder if I could use that to fuel it. Cool. Alright, so we'll just chuck these into here. These are 223s. They can get put into there to replace that. They can die. We'll grab all of this osmium. We're also going to just hook this back up with this piping out. And then we're out of seeds again. Yay. Right. Extra 22 seeds. This isn't going great. Just dropping seeds too. Yep. Hitting seeds coming and going. Right. So, since this has been stalled a little bit, we're going to have a look at mechanism. Because we want to make none of this shit, actually. We don't want to make uranium. What we want is to make an enrichment chamber, which just requires these. But to make that, I need a metallurgic infuser. To make a metallurgic infuser, actually, metallurgic infusers aren't too expensive. We'll just A that real quick. Make one of those. Yeah. We'll hook this up to here. That'll fuel it. And then we're just gonna chuck all these together. Fuck that table. I did not realize I still had so much shit in here. Is there anything else that's actually any good in here? Doubtful. But, actually, we'll take these. We'll take the rose quartz, we'll take those, and we'll take those. Oh, there's my invar sword. Cool. I was half expecting to see my, my other spellbook in here too. Is it a describing engineering plate? Start slapping this stuff into here. So we need to pull out the osmium. This is going to get processed in here. How exactly? Use that. We need rich redstone. We need a block of redstone. Easy done. We have so many blocks of redstone already. Okay. That should take care of all these, considering it takes 10 millibuckets, which is fucking nothing. I need, while this is happening, I need to take a break and stretch and get up and walk around for a minute. I do appreciate this though. That mechanism. can make mech suits. And this is how they make the Subnautica shit. Cool. Right. We're gonna be our beep. I'll see you all in a few.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Emotional damage!
I don't know why that all just came out just then. Shouldn't have come out just then. Especially shouldn't have come out of my PC. Alright, let's get back into it, eh? Ah, fuck it. Sorry, it's doing that thing again. Where it just decides to piss me off. So that's all of these done. So, to get to the next tier of this, because apparently Mechanism has tiers for fucking days, we're going to need iron to get to our next part. So also just going to slap a stack of iron on. So, we're looking at an enriching factor. Now, let's see. If we use this, we can make an advanced enriching factor, which is what we need. We need infused alloy to make all of that, which is where the iron comes into. How do I make a speed upgrade for this then? Reinforced alloy. It's going to require diamond dust, which is crushed diamond. No, fuck it. Let's go. I'm a dumbass. Those ender pearls wouldn't have actually come out. I would have just wasted all of those ender pearls. Fuck. Wait, no. Damn it. Alright. So we are going to disable this for now. So that when these are done, we don't get stuck with nothing. So we're going to want to make ourselves an enriching, one of these enriching factories. Which is, we no longer need that, so we'll just get onto this. We do need an enrichment chamber. So that's where the steel casing's coming out. We'll come into it. So this makes us a basic enriching factory. Right, use this. Make us this. Basic enriching factory. We've got 13 of these things now. So now we can use these. We'll A that in. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Now, our recipe for this requires all this crap. We'll need 4 of this. Should still just leave us with enough of that. We also need some more osmium. Why is this not producing any osmium? Is this not hooked up to pump it out somewhere else? Set it to here then. There we go. Now that's just going to take all of these and pump them out over here. Next we'll have a look over here. Right, so that's 223s. Sure. Those 111s, right. So, we can head over to here. Make a bunch of this. And then that lets us make a advanced enriching factory. Then in a little bit we'll be able to make an elite, and then possibly eventually an ultimate. And then that can apparently make an energy P2P terminal. But for now, this will do. When we get to a higher tier, we'll be able to break this down and make something else with it. We can make 5 of these going at a time. Tell me we got fluid stuff around somewhere. Just crystals. That means that in one of the water spots around the base, we should have some fluid crystals. No, it should actually be right next to that. Nope, they're not done yet. So close though. So, after they're done, we're going to be doing the exact same thing we've been doing with them. We don't have any bread on us. We'll eat when we get back. So grab all of this. Got a little bit to go. So we'll chuck these into here. And now we can set that back up to actually be able to do so. Next, I'm going to take some gold nugs. I'm going to throw it to him. Just because I want a whole wall of wheels. Not to actually do anything, I just... Huh. I basically just killed him. Whoops. Alright, so we want some bread. Put that back, put that back. We're also going to be wanting some... What's the other thing? Sand. 2 sacks. No, we need to crush it first. We need to absolutely crush this shit. So they can go into there. That's going to give us some more fluid dust. We can reconnect this whole system. Right. So we are, however, going to need to get some diamond, no, some ender eyes, ender pearls, whatever the fuck they are. Actually, we'll get full inventory with them. As many of these as we can get. Oh, cool. Got enderman spawnings. That's all we got. Cool. There will be more by the time we get back, but that's neither here nor there. Also, that means we're going to be closing this off real quick. Cool. So we've already got a bunch of fluid dust coming in. Keep it to fluids, then go to enders. Take the fluid dust. That's a good start. Good start if ever I saw. Alright, so we're going to take all of this. We're going to grab... So we're going to just go... add that recipe to things. We're going to make this in here. many as we can. And then in here, that's just going to process these things so fast. We're going to run out of energy so fast. We're valving just not able to keep up with it. Shit. Right, how about we compress this down to just these two then? Right, so we can do one of these easily enough. Two of them even. By the looks of this. But two's the most we can currently do with our current power output. Which means, once again, we need more power. Which means I'm going to want... We have... No. Not thermal series. We want thermal engineering. Maybe not. Maybe I do want thermal series. This is what has dynamos? Yes. So we're just going to search for dynamo. Because that should also pull up this. We don't actually have any of it. So recipe. Really? Can't pull up the recipe for a silver fucking ingot? Recipe. Thermal series one. Make that. Make a bunch of these fuckers. No, just gonna make a bunch of these fuckers. Then we need Enderium, hardened signalium, or lumium. I'm gonna have a look at this one. Obsidian, sand, and nether quartz. Should we have enough of all of those things? Obsidian, sand, nether quartz, lava sigil. Oh, I've already gone. Cool. This is gonna hurt, but right, no, I've got blood in my blood. No. Alright, so that's going to push through this. Because now we've got this running as well. Right. That's now processing. We are going to want to take these out and put in 1, 2, and 3. That should give us a bunch of hardened glass, or at least some hardened glass. Cool. Now we just needed some signalium plates, which we've got an engineer's hammer. Make one of those. That'll do. So now we're just going to pull out 16 of these, chuck that into there, get into this. We need a few of these, at least 4. Make 5, just to be on the safe side. Oh shit, I can put all of these into the one. You know what? We're going to do exactly that. So we're going to put 2 into each of these. That shouldn't put us over the 100% output rate. Right. So if we just quickly go here and here. That's just one. I'm not actually using this for a water supply anymore, so we'll just break it. This is the bottom of this here. Yep, cool. So, we can chuck this to here. 2 of these into here. Extra 1 of these into here. And there we go. All of these now have 2 in them. We'll get just 2 more. And slap them into here. And now everything should be running at super speed. Alright, so we finished another quest. Thermal series. No, 2 actually. Bread, yeah. Void upgrade, again, yeah. Alright. I think that is actually a great objective for us to have next. But that takes a lot of shit. So the only way to really make this is with vines and water. We get vines from crooking the leaves, but we only need to get 1 realistically. And there's a few ways we can make it only need 1. So we're going to start by grabbing a crook. Or 3. Wait, did it have to be a specific kind? 'Cause I feel like it has to be jungle for us to get vines. No, should work with oak. It's just not a very good chance. Huh, there we go. We got 3 lots of that. We got this, so that'll do. And play that. There we go. So, our next objective, which is kind of tied to this, because we need a lot more vines than this, is you're going to make vine bindings with a solar power. That's actually kind of cool. So we're going to make one of these. Phyto something or other. Phytogenic insulator. So we'll just see what things we need that we don't already have. Some aluminum gears. And that's it. Recipe. Can I kiln this? No. But we can induction smelt it. So we need silver, tin, and glowstone. Do we have any tin left? No. If I can spell it, we have a tiny bit left. In plus side, we don't actually need much, so that should actually be enough. And silver. Wait. We'll just do it like that. Gonna turn back. Craft a stack. Oh, we already had a stack. Okay. So we just need to pull that back out. And 1, 2, and 3, and we're good. That should have been good to go. Takes 3 tin, doesn't it? Of course it fucking does. Right, how was that I got tin again then? So, we have the options of absolutely fucking myself, or we can crush gravel. So we'll just come along to here, turn off the gravel for a bit. We'll actually just grab a bunch of cobble. We have so much cobble. And if we chuck cobble through crushing wheels, it's weird that it doesn't do anything. you'd think that crushing wheels would turn it into gravel, like it does in the actual mod pack. But I guess I'm not that lucky. That's unfortunate. That is truly unfortunate. Also, that's a fair chunk already. Right. So we can turn this back on. Set up the ender dust to one of these drawers. We should be good. Right. Now, I can't actually remember what I was doing this for. So we were using this and crushing it to make crushed sandstone, and then we're washing it to get these three things. We've already got those being produced now, so that's fine. Alright. So we've got gravel coming out, we've got gravel going in, which should give us a little bit more tin. Eventually. We have got a thing for tin, right? We must have a thing for tin. That's zinc. That's tin. Maybe we just need more gravel. It's just an unlucky grind. Will that also work with the millstone? Yes. No. No way. The 13% chance. That means about 1 in 8. Should be. Which means since we put a little over 100 in, we should have about 12 pieces. Tin, we got 2 pieces. Hey, that is still 1 more than what we actually needed, so I'm not going to complain. That isn't pulling out, but oh well. Chuck that in, and now we get at least 2 pieces of aluminum. I'm hoping for a lot more than 2, but hey, that's 4. How many do we actually need? We need 8. So we need a couple more pieces. Yeah, we just gotta wait a little bit. Alright, we're also just gonna chuck crafting drawers into here and here, and here and, you know, here and here. May as well go there as well. Now everything that comes out as these little assholes, all of our nuggets need to be put into these. We need to get a link tool, we need to get the other kind of tool. What are the tools? I can never remember. Still no tin. Tool. Get that and get that. So this is the configuration tool. So we're just going to unlock this. And we're going to pull all of this out. Cool. We got a buttload of string going in there. Alright. There we go. We can now just... whatever we've got that can be chucked in is now chucked in. We can also have a look at this. All this string can get chucked into here. So can this oak. It would be very ironic if I put the void operator in there. We can chuck in this one here and that one there. I think 3, 3, 4. No, that one. Yep. These can all go into here as well, and so can that, and that. Cool. All right. Next up, do we have goddamn tin yet? One more. One fucking piece. One fucking piece. Really? One fucking piece. Right, that's topped up there. We'll chop this down to here. With that in there, and now we don't have to run nearly as far to actually get the shit. Alright. Ooh. Grab more gravel. Run back over. This will put us to about the 300 mark this time. Okay, so we haven't actually gone through that much of the stuff. It's kind of frustrating. Alright, how do I make a tin chicken? I know there is one. Tin chicken is clay and bone meal. Clay is sand and snowball. Snowball is lapis and rock. Right. So, first things first, we need seeds. Current age-old struggle. We'll take that out. And that out. Alright, these are actually being used to store shit now. That's unfortunate. Right. So we'll chuck this shit back into here. Grab out whatever seeds I can. And that will keep these chickens going for a little bit because we can feed them beetroot seeds as well. That is something I'm constantly forgetting. Alright. So, check for tin. Yes, thank you. Right. So that's actually one more again than we needed. But this will give us another 4 pieces of lumium, which will finish off our requirements for this shit. What else can we actually do with this stuff? We can make lumium blend. We can give it auto, give shit auto smelt. We can make plates, make glass. Nothing overly interesting, unfortunately. Alright, so we need to make a pair of these. And we're good to go. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're just gonna have to move this one square back. Plug this into here. Alright. This can go into here. We're gonna need to find... Does this pack have an aqueous accumulator? Yes, it does. Nice. I think we might be able to make that right now, actually. Alright, aqueous accumulator. Make that. Make a fucking stack of buckets. Make an aqueous accumulator. So, I could have used a fluid pipe for this actually. But all we have to do with an aqueous accumulator is we're going to break here, here, and here. Chuck the aqueous accumulator here. Take some of these buckets we just made. To an actual endless water source. And we're just going to need a water pipe. Fluid pipe, sorry. Idiot. There we go. And configure this so that the base pulls in. Cool. So now we should have water coming in. Yeah. Why are you not pulling the water up? So if we look at this, use. So yeah, it should be pulling water up into here. But it's not, which is unfortunate. Right. So the reason we got this was for the vines. So we're going to get here and here. So what we want is, we're not actually looking for the vines, but there they are. We need one of those upgrade doobies. What were those upgrade doobies called? Integral components. Sorry, integral. I'm an idiot. Right, we're actually just going to steal it from here. We don't actually use the induction smelter that much, and this is going to be very important for a little bit. Right. This aqueous accumulator should be working, but it isn't. Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. So now that is working. So now we have an unlimited supply of water just pumping out of here. Cool. And we already have an extra 2 vines. It's putting more in here, speed it up. I don't think so. No. Cool. Oh, but it consumes them. Alright. So we're just going to pipe. I'm gonna do something dumb. Like, I know I say I do dumb things a lot, but I think that this dumb thing is actually going to work. It's just going to be really fucking dumb. So we're gonna shoot out these 2 spots. I'm gonna chuck item pipes here, here, and here. I'm gonna set this side, yep, that side as our input, the back as an. So we're gonna swap that. I'm gonna put that as an output, that as an input. Alright, so. Oh, that sucks. What I was hoping would happen was I was hoping I'd be able to. Oh, that's why. I must set the side. No? This one. Yes. What I was hoping would happen has happened. So, what it's doing is it's now taking the items we're putting in and cycling them back through. So, when we put in the vines, sorry, when the vines get put out as the output, they get put back in, and this will keep on pushing through until we have as many vines as we need. Alright, what do I actually need vines for? We need vines for rubber. Cool. We'll take all of this water. Slap them all into here. Get rid of all this. Make some rubber. Alright. So, we're going to have to cook this to make this. Which is how we're going to end up making a redstone flux cell. But, this is progress. God damn it. Right, we also finished off this. We're on our way to that. While we're waiting, we're just gonna quickly have a look at what we need for the other things, which isn't actually that much. We can get one piece of ice. Alright, so we need an entropy manipulator as well. That shouldn't be too difficult. Also, just quickly, do we not set that pipe back to push? We're still going through gravel. Maybe I already set some more out, but I don't remember. Doesn't look like it have. Alright. Oopsie. What machine are you in? Oh, that's fine. Alright. Mob imprisonment tool? Infinity launcher. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Pokeball. Yeah. So we now have an imprisoned chicken. We can then release over here. Or we could go... We could go somewhere a bit more dangerous and catch something else. Oh yeah, that's why that's a... But... can I set... I'm guessing I can't set these things up as... Storage control, yep. Energy pipes. Weird, but okay. Okay, so now there's a lot more shit. Oh damn. Alright. Cool. Can't I just like auto attach everything? So that would be real convenient if that was an option. Just make everything readable. Right. Whoa. Is that chicken pushing me around now? Well, that's just rude. Packing drawers, all this shit needs to be added in. So I feel like a fair bit of it was already added in. If it wasn't, then I'm not going to complain too much about adding it in. It's now in there twice. No? No. Go. Oh. There we go. That's all solved. That's all taken care of. And this wasn't an option. So this will let us make another 2 pieces of rubber. If we go over to the breeders, we can get this one and this one in. Because soon enough we're going to be able to just replace these chickens completely. Make things that are a lot better off. Now, did we find fluids? Yes, we got a fair bit more fluids. Where is it? Why am I unable to pull out the fluids? Is it in? Oh, right, it's in here. We don't need to do it the other way now. Cool. Alright. Sand. Oh wait, another stack of sand. So this with this. Right, it needs to be crushed first. That's on me. So chop that to there. This is just giving me tin anyway, so that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Alright, so that's what I was actually making this crushed shit from. Oh. We don't want the uses, we want the recipes. It's diamond dust, lead ingots. We can put this into the induction smelter, so it's diamond dust, lead, and endearing ingots. So, diamond dust. Alright, we'll quickly smelt that through. And in the dust. All in here. May as well get this started while we're waiting. Take that one. Can we make the upgraded version of that? Do we have enough stuff? No, we cannot. But for now, we can just slap that onto there. That'll speed it up considerably. And we need 4, I think. Let's do it 2 at a time. Okay. Well, at least that's taken care of it. This. To 13. 12. Recipe, that. Cook up that. Cool. So, now if we take... What else do we need for this? Lumium? All the lumium. We need more tin. Oh, that's much better. Much better. So, we'll slap all this tin, wherever the hell that went. Oh, 26. That's still a lot better. So that'll do for now. Chuck these 3 back in. More of this on top. Also just gonna quickly grab this out of here, which will slow it down, but hey, it's better off that we have it in here for now. we're going to be able to upgrade past this, which will make it even faster. 2 lots of this, I think. Yep. Ooh, and aluminium. God. We got hardened glass. I'll also take this back real quick. Use this to make some gears. Use this to make this. Which means that now we can quickly chuck this back in, and that should just fly through the crafter. Yeah. So we'll take this. Recipe. Make those. We just need some more tin. We have a little bit more of. There. And after we're done with this, we can get to work on making a small signal, which was redstone, copper, and something else that I cannot remember the last name. But which should also be... Oh, fuck's sake. That one was actually accidental. Right. Chuck that in, chuck that in. Cool. So 1, 2, and... Signal. Production smelter. Silver. Cool. We conveniently already have some silver on us. So after we get 4 pieces of this, I think, maybe 8, we should be good to make this one go up to a hardened, sorry, all the way to a resident. Pretty sure it's like that. Use this. And then use that to make this. Cool. So this can get slapped back into this. It quadruples everything. So it quadruples the amount of energy it can hold, it quadruples the amount of water it can hold. The thing it doesn't quadruple is the amount of it can store up. What goes in that slot? Go back to the photogenic. Okay. So we can actually get catalyst, so even bone meal would boost this considerably. Like, not a huge amount, but enough. What are the other options? So we can get Vitagrow or compost. How do we make compost? Wheat, tree bark, and dirt. To make this compost is a little bit better. Vitagrow is random shit, basically. Cool. That one. Take the bone meal out of here and chuck in the Vitagrow. So now it has a triple speed from this plus a quadruple speed from this, which means it's currently getting 12 times the rate that it was. Alright. Rubber. So we can make the capacitator a ridiculous prospect. Or we can make this. We need an electrum gear. We need to make some electrum, which is in the induction smelter. some gold, and some silver. Nice and easy. So we just need to get some gold, which... yeah, we'll take the other option. A couple of stacks of this. God, that's a lot of crystal. Alright. We got some gold done. Need to grab some silver. Right. So, our next thing that we're after. Required 2 of these. Oh no, it only takes 1. Cool. We're gonna make 2 of them. Take 2 of those. Now we just need to make another... oh shit, that went through fast. So over a stack. Right, recipe. Recipe. Make it. Right, we need more water. So we can just dump out all these into here. Cool. Chuck those in. We get a bunch of electrum back. And that should be enough to make... sorry, wrong one. That should be enough to make a pair of these. But we have cured rubber. Got iron. Got those, got those. Maybe we don't have these? Yeah, no, I took these out because I was putting them into the other machine. Right. Right! There we go. So now we have redstone flux cells, which are just going to go right here and here. Which, when we have energy... any excess energy we get, which, let's be real, we don't really get much excess energy. What happened to it? These aren't currently connected for some reason. Alright, we need to turn these on to... yep. So, we want these ones set to collect. So each of them holds 1,000,000 energy. Or FE, or whatever you want to call it. And we're going to need a couple of energy pipes. Because the way you set these up, effectively anyway. Right, cool. So we want that one and that one. Is you want to set them up like that. It might seem a little counterintuitive, but it's done this way so that when you have excess energy, it pumps into them. When you don't, it pulls out. So now we have all of this energy ready to go. And our blood system is now out of blood as well. Right. And this brings us back to the point we were at a while ago. We need lava. Which is just nether quartz and coal. Why am I not breeding lava chickens? Alright, we'll take that one and that one. Let's chicken cycle through, and we're good. Alright, well, this has been a lot of progress tonight. We're just going to quickly make ourselves another mining gadget. This time we're not going to go with the pistol mode, we're going to go with... Oh. We're going to go with the one that looks like a giant-ass railgun. It can go straight into the charging station. And we just need to make some upgrades real quick. So it makes us that. We want to make some fortunate upgrades. Control click should just give us that. Alright, so that's Fortune 3. Rid of that. Sorry, I need to stop doing that. 3, 4, and 5. Those are all the upgrades we need for it. And once this is upgraded, oh, actually, there's one more thing. Need the battery upgrades. Of course, we need to do. Let's see. Really? Great way to end the night. 6 pieces of glass. That'll let us get that blank. We're also going to make that. Ooh. Actually, there's a few more things we need to get for this. That'll do. Fuck off. There we go. Send them through. Make one of these. Actually, make like 5 of these. Add silk touch. Add magnet. Light placer. Sure, we'll do that too. Do we have snowballs? If we have snowballs, we'll make one. If not, no. Range upgrades. 1, 2, and 3. And then battery upgrades. I want to see if I can slap 2 of the same upgrade in. Out of these. Make a stack. Tier 2 battery upgrades. It gives us this. And then last but not least is tier 3s, which give us those. So now we chuck this onto here. You can only take 1. Okay. So that's now modified out the wazoo. And its battery life just decoupled. It went from 1 million to a solid 10 million. It's enough to give you the vapors. So that's going to charge up. I can get stowed for the next one that we have to make, because let's be real, we're probably going to lose it again. I think we finished another quest. Yes, we did. Diamond door. Alright. So we need packed ice. To make packed ice, we need ice. To make that, we can try and make these things, but entropy manipulator is going to be easier to make. So, why the hell did it give me? So we're gonna add that to our list. Why? Why is this not going in? Is my game crashing? I think my game's crashing. Well, if it is, that's good timing, because that's where we're going to wrap it up with it. Alright, that one. This one. Raid. Let's launch everyone to Iskal. Actually, no, we're going to launch everyone to Sam Waddle. He's been doing a lot of shit for different streamers lately. He deserves some love. We'll be back. Fuck, what? On Saturday. I've got no clue what we'll be doing. Because potentially, depending on what time it releases, Bolt Hunters 1.18 may be out. Taylorsaurus might have fixed it up by then. Who knows? Otherwise, we'll probably be playing some more of this. Hopefully I'll be feeling better then, a little bit less nasal. Yeah, I'll catch you all then.